Hey, peace, what up, y'all? So, this is the official unboxing of the Foamposite 1 Eggplants. So, if you're watching this, obviously you're already familiar with the Eggplants or the Foamposite model Nikes. But Eggplants are one of those ones, I think they've only been released once, maybe twice previously. But this is definitely a classic colorway. This was one that I actually was shocked how fast it sold out because I wasn't really sure people was really rocking with foam still. I haven't really seen them as much as I used to. Like, I'm originally from Georgia. I live in California, but I'm originally from Georgia. So like when I was growing up, I'm actually an 80s baby. So I was in high school when the foams were originally released in 97. Like, I was a huge fan, and in Georgia, like, we were huge fans as well, you know what I'm saying? I will say that I think they started getting ridiculous with the colorways, personally, which is why I really started kind of falling off on foams. I mean, I don't really wear basketball shoes like I used to anyway. But, yeah, when I seen these were coming out, yeah, I definitely wanted to cop them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them retail. Everywhere sold out, but, you know, I went on eBay the first day, and I don't know if you guys know about eBay, but if you're sleeping on it, I mean, I don't even waste time with, you know, all those other websites. eBay is official. They authenticate your merchandise. You know, you're gonna pay a little bit more than retail, but, you know, it saves you the hassle of having to go out and search, or, you know, most of us, me personally, I don't have a shoe plug anymore, so, you know, I just got to play the game like everybody else. But yeah, man, like, I was really excited when I heard they were coming out, and then I went on eBay the first day. They dropped, and I was able to get a pair. So this is the official unboxing. You'll see it the same time I see it. So here's the box taped up, you see it. And then if you do purchase your shoes from eBay, just know they go through an authentication process. So they're gonna send them out first, and then they'll send them back to you. So the whole process takes about, I would say, 8 business days. So yeah, you just gotta be a little patient, but you know, they're gonna deliver them secure. Like I said, they make sure they are authentic, so you're not gonna get any bootleg shoes, no knockoff shoes. And to me, like I said, it's well worth it. That's my go-to for sneakers now, pretty much. But yeah, so pop open the box. So also, you can actually see that from eBay, authenticity guarantee. They're gonna give you a laminate or a lacquer letting you know that it's been authenticated. Like eBay, I love the way they do this, man. It's super dope, super official. So, bam, and the moment of truth. So, you know, the box, you know, classic style Nike box, nothing too flashy. I actually miss, I think the original box was the brown and kind of like maroonish Nike boxes that used to come out like in the 90s. They need to start bringing them back. Those boxes was dope, man. I was with that. So, now for the moment of truth. Let me see, that's a little tag from eBay letting you know that it's been authenticated, you know what I'm saying? So, good money, man. First reaction, I mean, it's a beautiful shoe, man. Like, it definitely, you know, they did it justice as far as a reissue, you know, doesn't look, you know, drastically different from the original when it was released. I know sometimes, man, when they put out, you know, retro versions of shoes, they'll make certain modifications or whatever, and a lot of times I think it's for the worse. I'm not really a fan of modifications on retros, like, you know what I'm saying, release them the way we remember them. You ain't got to start doing all that extra weird stuff, you know what I'm saying, like, just do something normal, man. Like we sneakerheads, bro. Like, we don't need all that extra stuff, especially shoes like this. This is dope enough in itself, man. Don't change it, bro. Like, I remember when this first came out, it's funny because when this shoe first came out, I was in 9th grade. It was 96, 97 school year. And I remember that, you know, before they released, the first time I ever saw them was the Royal Foamposites. I remember when Mike Bibby won. At that point, like, we didn't know what they were. We didn't know if they were Nikes. We didn't know what they were. And then I remember later on that year, I don't know if it was in The Source or it was probably in a Slam magazine. I remember they had those Nike ads where it would just have like the shoe and a phone number, you know what I'm saying? But it was like nothing else. It was just like the shoe with the white background. And I remember they had the royal blue pennies. And, you know, at that time, Penny was like my favorite player. Like, obviously Jordan, we all rock with Jordan, you know what I'm saying? But like, Penny was so raw. Like, I hate that people really they never really got a chance to see Penny because he only had like maybe 4 or 5 good prime years, you know what I'm saying, before he started having injuries. But I mean, personally, like, there was Jordan, and then there was Penny. I mean, some people could throw Grant Hill in there during that time because he was a beast too, man. But I mean, that was my guy, man. So I remember when he started wearing them towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I think the most expensive shoe I'd ever purchased was the Air More Up Tempos, the Olympic pair. So the Scottie Pippins that say Air on the side, but the Olympic pair. I had those. I bought those that summer, and I remember those were, I want to say, 135 or 150 or something like that. And I remember at the time, Jordans were like 125. They were a little bit more than Jordans. And at the time, I think those were the most expensive like shoes out. So when they dropped the Foamposite, you know what I'm saying, before they released the price of it, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting those. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I remember when it came out in the mall, and then they were 180 retail before tax. I was like, nah, bro. Like, I wouldn't even come to my parents with that. Like, they're gonna look at me crazy. Like, I was living in the South. My parents from the deep South. Like, they is not trying to hear $180 for a pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, like, for me, obviously, I'm one of those guys, man, that I'm still living my childhood in certain aspects as far as like things like this. Like, I love to dress up. I love to wear my polo or button-down shirts, and I'm a casual guy, but there's still certain things, man, that when I see things like this come out, the ones that I couldn't necessarily get when I was a kid, but I'm up now, you know what I'm saying? So I could do that now. So yeah, man, beautiful shoe. Like I said, just if you're a fan of the Foamposites, I definitely think this is one you gotta have in your collection. Ultimate, like sneaker. If you're a sneaker collector, I think this is one of those ones. Like I said, man, I'm so glad that I purchased this one. I did hear that they're gonna be releasing the Royal Foams later on this year. Those are probably gonna go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably gonna need a plug for those. So I'm definitely looking forward for those. Like I said, I'm not really like somebody who keeps up. I'm older now, you know what I'm saying? I got different responsibilities, so I'm not really the kind of guy that is on sneaker releases every week. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple pairs of Forces, some Sakai waffles. Like I'm more of that kind of casual dude. But like I said, man, like certain ones like these, yeah, man, it's a must cop. The icy white sole. Like, I'm always a fan of the icy white sole. That was always one of my things that made me fall in love with Jordans that had them, like the 11s when they first dropped. That was probably one of the things that attracted me the most, was just that clean sole. It's just timeless, you know what I'm saying? So these are definitely one of them ones, like, you probably don't want to wear them a lot because you don't want to, get that sole to start, getting dirty. Like me personally, I don't really wear shoes like this out a lot. You know what I mean? I bust it out every once in a while. Definitely great for the summer. This is definitely going to be one for the summer. It's going up. But yeah, overall, man, definitely very happy. Nike, y'all need to start listening more to the people. We don't need, Forces or we don't need Foamposites with the weather map on it. Them shits was horrible. I don't know if y'all remember those. They had like the hurricane. They was like green and all blue, and like we don't need that, man. Just keep it simple, man. I would also like to see the copper ones, the copper foams. Those were tough. I don't know, like, pretty much, like I said, like, I'm simple. So just, keep listening to the people, man. I know y'all got ears to the street. So, like, we don't need all these ridiculous Jordan retro colors that Jordan probably don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he's signing off on them. But, yeah, just give us the retros. Give us the stuff that, like, for us sneakerheads that actually care about shoes and we're not just trying to buy 50 pair and resell them, you know, for those of us, like, yeah, man, just, you know, keep dropping stuff like this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, the kids like me that was kids when these came out, like, we in our 40s now, bro. So, you know, we got a little more money to play with. And, you know, like these are the things that kind of help us connect with our past. And you know, like, for those of us, or for those of y'all, me not personally, but those of y'all that might have children, and, you know, like, maybe now your kids is in the kicks, and you can kind of share this with them, like, yeah, when this first dropped, I remember, like, this was the hottest shoe, like, when I was a kid, and, you know what I mean, yada, yada, yada. And it's just kind of a way for you to, you know, tie your maybe past experiences with maybe your kids' experiences, and, you know, just another kind of way to bond. Like I said, man, me personally, I am very, very satisfied with this shoe. Thank you for checking this out. I'm just now getting my content going. I will be doing more content as time goes on. So, you know, if you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you don't like it, that's cool too. I'm very open to criticism as long as it's done in a respectful way. I'm a firm believer in we can always get better. You know, constructive criticism is a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Most of the time, it's not a bad thing as long as it's not conveyed in a negative way. So, yeah, this your boy Teezy, man. This is my review for the Nike Foamposite 1. Not really a review, just, you know, my initial reaction as I unboxed it. But, yeah, rock with your boy, man. I appreciate it. Yep.